light and dark back to back? Your darkness belongs to you, just the same way your light does. With you, I think they might meet in a way nobody's seen before. Wonder where that road leads. I'd like to see myself.
I'm taking the middle road.
Do you mean the Twilight Road to Nightfall?
No. It's the road to dawn.
Okay. All right, everybody. Let me go and get this turned on. Hope the music is good. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear the music as well. I hope y'all can hear all that. Hope everything is good. But anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome back to another episode of my Kingdom Hearts themed podcast that I like to call Walking to Dawn, where I sit here every 13th day in the month, and we talk about theories and lore from the Kingdom Hearts series. So, if you guys were here last time, back in December, when I did my first episode in 2024, I took 7 powerful Kingdom Hearts quotes that I considered to be powerful, and how they were able to impact some characters within the Kingdom Hearts series. And as for today, I wanted to do something very special because, for anybody who does not know, and this actually recently happened a few days ago, and I'm glad that this is perfect timing, it's perfect to talk about it, but for those of y'all who don't know, so Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep just surpassed its 15th anniversary. So, in honor to celebrate, I decided to do a podcast on where we are going to be talking about one of the members of the Wayfinder trio, about their journey throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, but most specifically, we will be talking about Master Aqua. We'll be talking about Aqua today. Now, some of y'all are probably thinking, are you going to do a discussion talking about the journey between Terra and Ventus? One of these days, I would like to do that. I think we would like to get into a discussion to talk about the journey for Terra and Ventus, and definitely along the rest of the other Kingdom Hearts characters like Sora, my boy Riku, and a bunch of other characters. But yeah, that definitely will be something I honestly would be down to discuss. And I'm looking at Twitch chat. I see that we have Bahamut and Goof. Welcome on in, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me on this special day for a special episode of my Kingdom Hearts podcast. I hope you guys are doing well. And for those of you guys who are watching this on YouTube, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And if you guys are watching this on your birthday, happy birthday! I hope you have an awesome birthday. But anyway, if you guys are new here, for those of y'all who are watching on YouTube, if you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to do the following by liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good jazz. Really helps me out. And also, every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I also do stream over on Twitch under the same name, Born of Kokiri, where you can catch me playing games from the Zelda series, Mario, Kingdom Hearts, and Sonic. So you definitely will catch me on Twitch over there. So feel free to come say hi. I definitely would love to meet you. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start in talking about Aqua. And Bahamut says, gotta talk about our boy Riku one day, definitely. Oh, you know I gotta talk about Riku. I definitely will talk about Riku, though. I haven't decided when, but I'll definitely will let you guys know in the future. Okay, so anyway, guys, I would like every one of you, each and every one of you watches right now, I would like all of you to come with me as we walk the road to dawn together. So, let the episode begin. So, now, for this episode, we are obviously talking about one of the members of the Wayfinder trio. Which, of course, if it wasn't obvious from the theme that you guys are currently hearing right now, yes, we're talking about her today. We're talking about Master Aqua. We're talking about Aqua and why I feel that this would definitely be an appropriate time to talk about her, because when you do think about it, like, Birth by Sleep is to me, and I feel like to a lot of people, one of the saddest Kingdom Hearts games out there. And I really do admire the connection that the Wayfinder trio have together. They really have been through a lot. They've been apart from each other for a long time. Of course, obviously, jumping to Kingdom Hearts 3, they actually do end up reuniting for after so long, which is honestly was very heartwarming for a lot of us Birth by Sleep fans. So it honestly felt good to see them just reunite together. But today we are going to be talking about Aqua, but we will be discussing the journey of Terra and Ventus separately for another time. That'll be for another time, for a future episode in the future. So I want to talk about Aqua. So when you look at Birth by Sleep definitely focuses on the tale between three characters: Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. Now, each character, of course, definitely does have their own unique personalities. But when you look at a character like Aqua definitely is more like that motherly figure. You know, she's very caring, she's very sweet. She definitely is aware and of taking up responsibility of what she actually needs to do as a Keyblade Master. And but honestly, at the end of the day, she's got a lot going on, dude. Like, throughout her journey, she's filled with stress, anxiety, despair, misery, depression, even at some points to where she has some anger. But honestly, when you do think about it, she deals with a lot of crap, dude, and it really sucks for her. But one thing but there is one goal that she has in mind, and that is to not be apart from her friends. And you can tell, throughout the journey of Birth by Sleep, that she really cares about her friends. She cares about Terra. She cares about Ventus. She really wants to be there. She really wants to be there for them. But honestly, her connection with her friends is just really strong. Which is why I definitely would like to play something real quick. So let me go ahead and boost up a cutscene real quick. I definitely would like to show a cutscene. So give me 1 second. So let's go ahead and get some cutscenes rolling. Okay. Give me 1 second. Bahamut says in the Twitch chat, Birth by Sleep in terms of story hits really hard. Oh, it really does. It really does hit really, really hard. It's a really, really strong game that has a lot of emotion to it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to find something. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm going to stop right here because I think I found what I'm looking for. And I do feel that this scene, I definitely want to start off with this cutscene real quick. And I definitely want to show some cutscenes, of course, as I'm discussing all this so I prove my argument. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so anyway, I want to start with this cutscene because I feel like that this one definitely is important. So here we go. Let's watch this together. Make sure the volume's turned up. Okay, this one.
An unbreakable connection.
Well.
Oh wait. I think I probably missed it. I passed it. Didn't I pass it? I think I did. Oops.
In other words, they're just like.
Hang on. Where did I pass it?
Help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to find it. I am going to find it. Where the hell? I missed it.
Except you've always.
Hang on.
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own.
I know it's around here. Hang
the
on.
light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ben.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Okay, I think it might be coming up. Okay, but we're gonna watch it anyway. For here.
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seed.
Okay. I think we do get the point already. But anyway, I'll go ahead and play the music again. So, typical difficulty. Okay, so just by looking at that cutscene alone, you can definitely tell, like, you know, that Aqua really does care about her friends. And, like, and honestly, her goal was to when she actually made the Wayfinders for not only for herself, but for Terra and Ventus. That just shows, like, how much she really wants to stay connected with her friends. So that way, nothing can be apart. And for anybody who does not know, throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, of course, obviously, we are familiar with Paopu fruits, to where they say that if you share a Paopu fruit, you're someone, your destinies will become intertwined no matter what, and then nothing can drive y'all apart. So to me, this is definitely is like a start of a strong symbolism to where their friendship just goes really strong. But these Wayfinders are definitely like they're like more of a memento, to where as long as they're together, nothing can honestly just drive them apart. And I think this actually is one of the sweetest things about Aqua, is like, not only does she has that motherly figure personality, but she has like the figure of like an older sibling. So like, you know, you always want to be there with them no matter what. I mean, yeah, sure, there's gonna be a couple of times to where you clash heads with one another, but you still cherish them. You still love them. You still care about them no matter what. And I feel like this is what the goal is for Aqua, is to where she just wants to keep her friends really close, which is why she just makes the Wayfinders. Bahamut says in Twitch chat, honestly, they pretty much are siblings of how close they are to each other. Yes, exactly. I 100% agree with that. They honestly do feel like siblings to one another. They're always looking out for each other. They're always there for each other. They're always there for each other no matter what. But they have like a really unbreakable bond. Their bond is just really, really strong. And they all have a dream together. They like Aqua definitely dreams like, you know, she also wants to be a Keyblade Master. Terra and Ventus want to be a Keyblade Master, even though they're undergoing training under Master Ericus. But I feel like from the start of this journey, like after the Mark of Mastery exam, I feel like that this is where the journey for Aqua just really, really begins. And I really want to share that with y'all when we get there. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna find that scene. Okay, we're gonna start right here. I think this will be a really great start. Anyway, oh shit. Okay, here we go. This one I also think is important, so let's watch this one.
Deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Tara, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
Okay. Let's see. I think I might want to go ahead and skip forward. I think we're going to be...
Knowledge. Please wait here.
Oh, not here, not here. Okay, right here. This is what I want.
That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go, and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you Master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Oh. Master, I best be on my way.
Wait, Aqua. Before you depart, I have one other, well, call it a request of the utmost priority.
Yes?
I told Terra this could be a second chance to show the mark of mastery, and I meant it. However, that flicker of darkness he displayed during the examination, I can sense it runs very deep. If those powers were to prove too much for him to handle, I want you to bring him back to me at once. It's for his own good. He could not bear to lose any of you to the darkness.
Of course. I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master. He's not as weak as you think.
Okay. I think we definitely showed plenty. But, let's see. Oh, looking at Twitch. Oh, we got a raid from Avon Dolphin Rider. Yo, Avon, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Welcome on in. We actually are in the middle of a podcast right now, so we are talking about Kingdom Hearts. But welcome in. Thank you so much for choosing to raid me. Really do appreciate it. But welcome on in. Welcome in, raiders. But anyway, jumping back to its discussion, y'all. So we can see there, we can definitely say, like, that, even though that Ericus mostly plays as like a fatherly figure to like all three of them, he does play as a fatherly figure to all three of them. We can definitely see like the words that she says, like that Aqua says, like after like having her discussion with Ericus, to where she has a faith in him, saying like this is not Terra, dealing with this sort of darkness that he has in his heart, but at least she's willing to do everything that she can to like be there for him. But we also learn later on that she's also tasked of bringing Ventus home. She's also bringing Ventus home. So while Terra's on this journey to go aid the Princesses of Heart because they are in danger, like Ericus says, not only is Aqua also going on this task, but she's also going on this task to bring Ventus home. And from here, to me, I kind of do feel like this is like a strong journey for Aqua, to where not only does she still feel the love and connection for her friends, but to me, I feel like that that she's going on a different path, and to where she feels like she has a lot of reconsidering to think about. Now, to me, I kind of view Aqua's journey in Birth by Sleep as like a fork on the road. There's like two different paths. There's one path to where she definitely follows orders from Master Ericus, such as like being able to like keep an eye on Terra just to make sure his darkness does not get out of control, nothing actually happens to him. And then you have the other path to where Aqua definitely follows her heart, as to where she feels like thinking about like what is the right thing to do. If she does the right thing, she definitely will make others happy though. And I feel like that at a point we'll definitely see a part of her to where she definitely just tends to follow her heart. But from here on out throughout Birth by Sleep, this is more taken on the path to where I'm going to mostly do everything because Master Ericus told me. Because Master Ericus ordered me to do it. This is something that I'm doing it. I'm doing it because he told me to. He's my master, so I'm going to do anything that he wants me to do. But part of me still wants to follow my heart and to potentially do the right thing. So her unbreakable bond it's still in her heart. She's still going to look out for Terra. She's still going to look out for Ventus. Even though she's still in this game, in Birth by Sleep, she's still following orders from Ericus. And she definitely does feel a lot of things when you do think about it. She really does. And I feel like where this game is getting at is there's a lot of emotion between all the different characters within this game. But I feel like that there's a life lesson that I feel like that one character in one of the worlds that Aqua visits is it's more like an advice kind of lesson for Aqua. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it. I want to see if I can find it for y'all. Okay, let me see. Okay, not here. Okay, I think it's actually is... Okay, I think it's actually is here. So we're going to definitely look into this one. And I definitely would like to talk about it. Okay, yeah, it's here. Yeah, this one I want to talk about. Oh, whoa. Easy now. Alright, here we go.
A pure heart filled with light? It's strange. The Master taught me darkness needs to be destroyed. But how? If not with light?
Oh, my dear, you're too young to know. Experience more things, and you'll find the answer. Just trust in your dreams.
Now, to me, I do kind of feel like that scene alone definitely hits on many levels. To where that discussion that she has with the fairy godmother, questioning, talking to, having a discussion saying, the Master definitely because there's one thing we do need to remember about the Master's orders is that all darkness needs to be stricken down. Anything that doesn't balance of light has to be stricken down. While the Unversed, of course, is an exception. Their task is to get rid of the darkness, but to also get rid of the Unversed. And I feel like with this lesson, and I feel like what the Fairy Godmother is implying here with this one, is that she's saying, just keep on being yourself, look into your heart, and to truly figure out on doing the right thing. If you do the right thing, then everything is going to be fine. So you definitely need to keep on moving forward and do what your heart wants you to do. Yeah, part of you just feels like you're just going to keep following your master, but you definitely want to do what your heart wants to tell you to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make my webcam big again. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. So, alright. So moving forward, y'all. So moving on down the line, of course, Aqua definitely does explore the other Disney worlds. One of them definitely is Sleeping Beauty. And for those of y'all who know exactly what I'm talking about, I definitely want to talk about it from here. There is one particular scene to where you have the 7 dwarfs looking at the casket to where... Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. To where in the casket they see Sleeping Beauty just sleeping. And it just brings a lot of memories to, during Aqua's first, around the first time that she actually met Ventus. And for those of y'all who actually did remember, when Terra and Aqua first met Ventus, sometime after that, Ventus was asleep. So even though she was trying to reach out to Ventus, he couldn't wake up. And seeing Sleeping Beauty was like a reminder to the first time that she actually met Ven, where he actually was sleeping but he couldn't wake up, or just refused to wake up. But now throughout the manyest worlds that she's been in, she feels really determined though. She feels really determined, when she's talking to interacting with characters who definitely do have a higher authority, such as for example the commander, such as the commander in the Lilo and Stitch world. She definitely has a lot of confidence in herself, knowing as to what she feels like to, being respectful and considerate on doing the right thing. And then when she interacts with characters who are younger with him and who are younger than her, and we definitely will get to those characters really soon. She's more caring and kind-hearted. She's caring and kind-hearted to characters who are younger with her. But throughout this entire journey for Birth by Sleep, I do feel that Aqua is to me, in a psychological standpoint, Aqua is asking herself so many questions. What is the right thing to do? Do I really want to continue following the Master's orders? Is following the Master's orders going to make others happy? Is this going to be best for both Terra and Ventus? Or do I need to do what's right in my heart and continue to follow it? So I feel like throughout this whole journey, it's throughout the numerous amount of characters that Aqua definitely interacts with, she's asking herself that question. What is the right thing? Do you wish to follow the orders from Master Ericus? Or do you want to follow your heart and to just continue to be there for her friends? Because one thing to note is that throughout this game, Aqua definitely is putting her friends before herself. She's putting other people first for herself. She's helping all the numerous characters throughout the various worlds she visits. She's still continuing to be on the lookout for Terra and Ven, and to make sure that both of them are okay. But the one thing that she does is that she has one goal. There is one goal that she definitely has in mind, and that is to definitely make sure that her friends are not apart and that they are always together. Because going back to the beginning of Birth by Sleep, making the Wayfinders is a symbolism of their friendship. And it's just like Aqua says, with these Wayfinders, nothing can ever drive us apart no matter what. We're always going to be together. And I feel like this is where Birth by Sleep mostly focuses. This game alone mostly focuses on friendship and always being there for one another. Sure, there's going to be some hardships along the way, but the power of friendship is just... God, my voice is cracked there. But the power of friendship, it's just really, really strong. Like, the bond for each other, it's just really strong. And there is one cutscene that I definitely do like to show for Aqua's journey that I really do feel like is important. Like, one example of her showing the care that she has for her friends. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. I'm going to see if I can find it. And it's around the cutscene to where she actually, she gets to Radiant Garden. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. Give me a second. Okay. But I definitely wanted to show something that is very, very important. I do want to share something that's very important. The interaction between Aqua and a young version of Kyrie. I feel like this one is definitely is important. So we're going to definitely get to that right now. So let's go and get into there, y'all. Alright, here we go. Give me a second. What? Why is that even there? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did I accidentally close that out on accident? Oh my god. I think I closed it out on accident. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Alright. We're here. Okay. I thought I almost closed out a window for a second. Yikes. Okay. But never mind. We are fine. We are totally fine. Okay. Let's go in and watch this. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it.
Thank you. My name is Aqua. I train under Master Ericus.
And I'm Mickey. I used to be Yen Sid's apprentice. I came back to him for some more training.
I sense light within this girl. You think that's why they attacked her?
Yep. I think you might be absolutely right. If you ask me, she must be somebody pretty extraordinary.
Yes. I'm quite certain she's someone we're supposed to protect.
Let's join forces. Oh no, not now. I'll be okay. See you real soon.
Here. Are these for me?
I picked you some flowers. Thank you for saving me.
This is sweet.
Oh, they're lovely. You're so sweet.
My name's Kyrie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Aqua. Kyrie, about that light.
Kyrie!
Oh, Grandma!
Wait, Kyrie, just a minute. I just cast a magic spell on you. One day, when you're in trouble, the light within you will lead you to the light of another. Someone to keep you safe.
Thanks!
There you are. It's time to go.
Okay. Oh. Bye! Hey.
That is definitely one of my favorite scenes in Birth by Sleep. That scene is like so precious. It is really precious. It's a really, really precious scene when you do think about it. But looking at that there, so I really needed to show that scene with Aqua's interaction, like the first time interacting with Mickey and a young version of Kyrie. Like, I feel like that is just a really strong standing point for Aqua's journey. Not only does she interact with Mickey for the first time, but she also interacts with Kyrie. And there's one cutscene that I did tend to forget, that I forgot to show, but there is a scene in the Radiant Garden to where Kyrie is being chased by the Unversed. And when she first interacts with Aqua, there's a scene to where she actually grabs onto the hilt of Aqua's Keyblade. And then from there, she casts that spell on Kyrie saying, like, you're going to have somebody who is close to you you're gonna have somebody who is close to you, so there is gonna be a light that's always gonna be with you. But throughout the way, there is gonna be someone who's gonna be there to guide you and to protect you. And obviously, you guys know without a doubt who that character is, who's Kyrie's light is, the person who's gonna be there for her to protect her and to take care of her no matter what. Obviously, we know that character is Sora. Sora is definitely going to be there for her, and of course that just goes down the road for Kyrie's journey. Looking at Twitch chat, yeah, no problem, Goof. We definitely will be here. Thank you for joining for the podcast. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, for me. So if you look at the way like how Aqua definitely does interact with somebody who is younger than her, that just shows like how much of a motherly figure she really is. Like she definitely has like that sweet personality, like the way like how she definitely would, you know, as if it was her own sister. Like she really has that caring sweetness towards her. But I really love the way like how she was telling Mickey like she feels like she senses a lot of light through Kyrie. And later on throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, we do know that Kyrie definitely does have a lot of potential within the Kingdom Hearts series. And of course, obviously we know this won't be the last encounter of both Kyrie and Aqua. And we'll get to that really soon when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3. But honestly, there's just a strong connection. Like to me, this game alone, Birth by Sleep, just not only does it also focus on friendship, but to me, it also focuses on connection. And there's a lot going on, especially with Aqua. A lot of connections with people that she interacts with, and like the friendship and the bond that she definitely shares with Terra Ventus. She definitely, obviously, of course, she sees the good in people. So I think it's really fascinating. But I want to show this other cutscene real quick. Like, the one that I consider to be a very important one. So I'm going to go ahead and play it right now. Oh. I forgot to turn off the music. Okay, yeah, we'll turn that off. Turn it off. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and watch this real quick. Because I feel this is also like a middle road for Aqua's journey.
Us? Listen to me, Ven. We need to get you home.
It's okay, Aqua. Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. I'll never badmouth Terra again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven, you let Aqua take you home.
No way! I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done. You shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never...
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
He was only...
Aqua?
I get it.
Terra!
Just stay put! I'm on my own now, alright?
Terra, please, listen! The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
You're awful, Aqua.
So now you know the truth. But the Master loves Terra. And you know that too.
Were you also ordered to take me home? Aqua, now that you're a Keyblade Master, you've let it go to your head. I'm gonna go find Terra.
then.
Okay. Okay, we don't need to worry about that part with Merlin. Okay. So with that scene right there alone, to like right after they actually where Terra and Ventus actually reunite with Aqua, and where they take on that giant unversed, you can like throughout that discussion, I feel like that scene, that cutscene, and I feel like majority of us can actually speak about this. That scene alone, just to me, just really hits really hard. Like you know, like Ven saying like, you know, like you're letting this Keyblade Master stuff just get into your head, you know, and then Terra asking like, oh, is that exactly what you're doing? The Master's orders? Was it to like, you know, to spy on me? You know, also ordering an order from Ericus for her to take Ventus home. But you can definitely feel like she has a lot of anxiety. Like the way like how she clenches onto that Wayfinder. She feels a lot of guilt. She feels a lot of stress. Her anxiety is just spiked up because honestly, you know, even though like she's trying to do her best to like whether she wants to continue following her heart, but to me, as I was saying before, she's really going on that path to where she's just following what the Master wants her to do. Strike down anything that doesn't balance but the balance of light and want to interfere with the darkness. All darkness needs to be stricken down, including the universe. So to me, you know, even though like in her heart it actually hurts her and she feels a lot of pain with what exactly she's going through on this journey, like she feels a lot of guilt, you know, even though she wasn't intending to like make Terra upset or like, you know, or have Ven say something like, you know, you're letting all this stuff just get into your head, you know, just like being a Keyblade Master, being able to like follow the orders under Master Ericus, you know, without doing the right thing of like wanting to follow your heart. But even though around this time like Aqua's doing her best to prove it that she can definitely follow her heart, you know, I feel like that one key component of her clutching that Wayfinder is like she just wants to be there with her friends. And I feel like that's all that matters, you know. She doesn't want to go down a road to where she's lonely or she's dealing with so much stress and anxiety. But I feel like she's just constantly dealing with that. She's dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety. She still wants to continue being there for her friends. Like, this definitely has a lot going on. And of course, you guys know, like, obviously, you know, this ain't gonna be the first time. This ain't gonna be the last time that where the trio actually realizes with one another. And like, one thing that I do want to discuss about is that while she is definitely continuing to go to the various numerous amount of worlds, there is definitely this one world in particular to where she just filled with rage. Like there's like this big sense of rage, and that is in the world of Neverland. So in Neverland, she definitely not only does she interact with Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, but she does have another encounter with Vanitas, and she's shocked to see like Vanitas definitely carrying that wooden Keyblade, and the moment to where he just snaps that wooden Keyblade in half, she just loses everything. Like she has like that rage and anger inside her heart, and she still just has that mindset in her head, saying, you know, anything that involves with darkness, she definitely wants to get rid of it. And while she is successful in defeating Vanitas, we all know that she does pass out. She does pass out in Neverland, and because she collapses due to all the energy she wasted, so she's completely exhausted. So definitely, you know, there's definitely a lot going on there. But there definitely is one thing I want to see. I want to share with y'all another interaction that she has with kids. And that is the interaction that she does have with Sora, with a young version of Sora and Riku on Destiny Islands. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can find that cutscene for y'all. And I definitely do want to play it for y'all. So let me go ahead and jump forward. Okay, no, we don't need to see Captain Darkness. No, we don't need all of that. Do we really need anything involving with Captain Dorkness? Yeah, that's what I'm going to call him. I feel like that's what we're just going to call him. We're just going to call Pete Captain Dorkness. Because he is a dork. Because he is a dork. Everyone knows that Pete's a dork. I mean, do we really like Pete? For Pete's sake. Okay, that pun was like completely unintended. But anyway, this is definitely one I definitely do want to share. That I feel like is definitely an important part of Aqua's journey. So let's get into it.
Terra. Ven. I hope we're ready for the storm that's coming.
Hey, wait up! Too slow, Sora. See you at the finish line. One more time. You just got lucky. Huh? Huh? Oh.
This boy looks so sincere, just like Terra. And this one, he's a spitting image of Ven. One of you might be special enough. Hey, you two mind telling me your names?
I'm Sora.
And you?
Riku.
Someone has already passed this boy the power. Was it Terra? Sora, do you like Riku?
Of course I like him. He's my best friend.
Good. So then if something happens and Riku is about to get lost, or say he starts wandering down a dark path alone, you make sure to stay with him and keep him safe. That's your job, Sora, and I'm counting on you to do it, okay?
Okay, wait. I think there's like another scene I think we did show. Oh, okay. It's coming up. It's coming up. Okay. Here it is.
One Keyblade is enough for any friendship. I learned it the hard way. I wouldn't wish our lives on those children. Terra, please tell me, what's to become of us?
Okay, let's see. Do we have this? Okay. Okay, I'll definitely will get to that scene real soon. I'll get to that in a minute. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there because I feel like that is another one I do want to show off real quick, but we'll get to that. But I definitely do want to talk about it. And Spider, welcome on in, buddy. Looking at the Twitch chat, Spider, welcome on in. So anyway, looking at that cutscene, you know, she after having a discussion with a younger version of Sora and Riku, you can definitely share like how, like I was saying before, like when it comes to interacting with people who are younger with her, kind of like how she kind of like that first interaction that she had with Kyrie over in the Radiant Garden. You know, she has that caring and sweet personality when she was interacting with the boys, and like even though she barely knows anything about them, she can definitely sense that both of them are going to have like a lot of potential, which of course later on down the line we are going to see that both Sora and Riku personally do have a lot of things going on, and even to an extent to where Sora definitely wants to be there for his friends, going on that path to like seeing the good in people and like making friends, but obviously, you know, and I feel like throughout the series, like Sora just like being there for Riku, I feel like he took it up as a life lesson, like from Aqua, to where she says like, you know, if Riku's in danger, you know, it's your job to keep an eye on him, to make sure he's okay, nothing happens to him. And I feel like of course, you know, obviously we're not just mostly focusing on Sora here, but I feel like that was just a life lesson that Sora definitely carries, that's like rent-free in his head. To be there for his friends, and just like Aqua, to mostly just see the good in people. And I feel like that definitely was a life lesson that Sora definitely obtained from Aqua during their first encounter. And one line that she says that really hits me in a good way, to where she says, "One Keyblade is enough for any friendship." Like, that is definitely like a big, like, to me that just hits hard on like so many levels. It's such a really, really good cutscene though. But of course, I know I said this before many times, but she still has that goal that's in her heart, and that is to keep on being there for her friend, which is why, you know, during the cutscenes that we saw, to where she was looking at her Wayfinder, you know, to make sure, like, you know, making sure her friends are okay, nothing bad is going to happen to her. She wants to make sure that they're all right. But we can definitely tell, you know, like, that she does have that anxiety within her heart. Like she's really starting to feel it. It's really starting to get to her. But it's just really going to many places. Bahamut says, this scene made me start to have theories about Destiny Island itself, to be honest. Yeah, because the Mark of Mastery, Bahamut says, the Mark of Mastery with Terra and Aqua locking Keyblades, that's where their friendship started to be tested with that loss Terra had against Aqua. Yes, exactly, Bahamut. Like, of course, we all know the Mark of Mastery exam is like a test to symbolism, and it was like a big test to see, like, who deserves the title for Keyblade Master. And, like, it's like you were saying, and like I was saying before earlier, Bahamut, and you were adding on to it, like, this definitely was like a test to see like how strong each of them are. But like, and even though like, you know, even though Aqua definitely accepted her victory in a good way, so while it kind of really, like, when Terra lost on that day, it really, you can tell like from the look in his face, like, it just crushed him. It just crushed him, because there's a quote that he says, it's like, being a Keyblade Master is all I ever dreamed to be. And it was just sad that like he never got a chance to earn the title that he wanted. The title of being a Keyblade Master. Making it a dream. Even though Erica says, like, you know, aiding the Princesses of Heart and like helping them out, think of it as like a second chance, as like a second opportunity for me to change my mind in terms of being a Keyblade Master. So, and you can definitely tell, like, you know, that Erica's, you know, is not only like acts like a father figure to both Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, but he makes an excellent mentor. He's definitely makes an excellent mentor, and then there's gonna be, and then of course something is definitely going to strike Aqua right in the heart when she learns about the Master being struck down. Which of course there is a cutscene I do want to play, and I do want to find it. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn off the music. Give me a second. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this scene right here, because I feel like this is another good one I do want to share. Okay, here we go.
King Mickey! Aqua, the stars bring me grave news. Master Ericus's star has blinked out. I am afraid that means he has been struck down.
The Master? Who is responsible?
Master Xehanort and Terra.
No! Oh. That's absurd! Terra would never!
I hope with all my heart that you are right about your friend. There are some things even the stars cannot tell me.
Where is he? Where can I find Terra?
Terra's heart is leading him to the ancient Keyblade graveyard, where wielders of those weapons once waged war.
All right. I have to go after him and see if it's true.
Be on your guard.
Okay, let's go and watch this before I discuss real quick.
I was told the master was struck down.
Yes, that's right. I was stupid and helped Xehanort do it. The Master. He tried to hurt Ven. I only fought because I wanted to protect him. But I was tricked. Xehanort set the whole thing up. Also, he could awaken the darkness inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the Master. I did need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
What else is darkness but hate and rage? Xehanort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight. You'll go astray again. Tell me, how does that honor our master's memory, Terra?
Xehanort wants me and Vanitas to fight. And make some kind of Keyblade. But the Master said we can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is. But it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
Relax, Ben. We're here, and we're gonna take care of you.
I may have to fight Vanitas after all. If I do, guys, I want you to...
The three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
I'm asking you, as a friend. Just... put an end to me.
Okay. Okay, also, what the heck is that? I have to get rid of that on my screen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is one scene that definitely does hit hard. But going back to that one scene in particular, the scene that we just watched, to where we have Terra, Ventus, and Aqua interacting with each other in the Keyblade graveyard, to where Terra was saying I was stupid enough to fall for Xehanort's plan and to do everything he wanted me to do. And even to strike down the Master, even though Ericus actually wanted to destroy Ventus, because Xehanort was trying to set the whole thing out to where both Ven and Vanitas needed to fight in order to force the Keyblade. And you can definitely feel, and even that scene that we saw back in the, back that we saw earlier, to where she's actually is interacting with Yensid, you can definitely feel the anger in her heart, to where she's in complete denial of everything that's happening, saying stuff like, you know, like Terra would never do that. Like Terra would never like give in to the darkness or like do anything drastic, such as like striking down Master Ericus, because she thinks, because like it's like I was been saying before, like Aqua definitely sees the good in people, and even though I definitely have said this a bunch of times, she definitely has this sense to where she definitely wants to keep looking out for her friends, and like, and looking at the cutscene that we just saw like a few seconds ago in the Keyblade graveyard, I am talking way too fast. In the Keyblade graveyard, to where, you know, to where Terra is definitely like reminding her, is like, you know, isn't our, like, even though all of this is happening, isn't our goal to like be there for each other no matter what? Because because to me, what Terra is getting at is he is definitely implying is like, is on the night before the Mark of Master exam, where Aqua definitely gives each of them, including herself, a wayfinder, to where their bond will be completely unbreakable. Their destinies are going to be intertwined. They'll never be apart, no matter what. No matter how far away they are, they're always going to have a strong connection. They're always going to be together, no matter what. And I feel like this is what this scene is getting at. Even though we all know that this ain't going to be the last time that they are going to be together. But of course, jumping forward, you know, all the battles definitely do take place. The fight against Vanitas, Terra Terra facing Master Xehanort, even though around that time he definitely gets possessed by Master Xehanort to where he becomes Terranort. And then one of the most important battles that happens for Aqua is the battle between Vanitas, to where Vanitas and Vanitas and oh my god, I can't speak. I gotta calm down. To where Ven and Vanitas have their hearts merged, to where you see like a side of Ven that's completely different from Aqua's point of view. But we definitely do know as like there is a battle that obviously is taking place in Ventus's heart, and to me that is definitely one of the most important battles of Birth by Sleep. The battle between Ventus and Vanitas, the battle between the heart, inside Ven's heart, to where even he yells at Vanitas, saying like, you know, I become a part of their heart just as like they've become a part of mine. My friends are my power and I'm theirs. Obviously, Ven is definitely implies like, you know, he's become a part of Terra and Aqua's lives just the same. Looking at Twitch. Yes, Spider. Yes. Aqua also did fight Braig. You're talking about Braig. You're implying about Braig. Yes, she did also fight Braig. Even though we all know he got away. But the fight with Vanitas is a strong one. It definitely really is a strong one. But definitely a lot does happen. And even after the fight against Vanitas, we already see at a point to where Ventus is not waking up. His heart is completely damaged. And so Aqua definitely does want to look out for him. But she also definitely wants to make sure that even Terra is okay. And there is a scene that I definitely do want to share, that what happens, like, as she is, like, helping out an injured Ventus. Okay. Okay, let me go in and find it. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay.
If that's where you want to go.
Okay, where is it? Okay, right here. I think this is what I want.
Of course, I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master. He's not as weak as you think.
Aqua,
Yes?
now that you are a master, there is one secret in particular you must know. Should anything happen to me, and you find the Legion of Darkness at our doorstep, I ask that you take my Keyblade and use it to lock this land away.
What?
Generations of Keyblade Masters have been charged with keeping this land safe. Light and darkness exist in balance here, and there are those who would abuse such neutral ground. This is why our predecessors devised a certain trick. Just use the key, and this land will be transformed. From that day forward, all who visit this land will be lost to oblivion. None ever able to solve a mystery. None, Aqua. Except you.
I know it's a lonely place, but you'll be safe. Tara and I will be back to wake you up before you know it.
Okay. Alright, so I'm glad I was able to show that cutscene. I'm glad I was able to show it. So that scene also plays a very important part in Aqua's journey, to where the secret that Master Ericus passes on to Aqua, saying like, if anything were to happen to me, or darkness comes at our front doorstep, you are required and tasked to lock this land away. And for anybody who enters this area, you know, has to deal with oblivion, and they won't be able to solve the mystery. Nobody except for you. And from there, we all know that the land of departure obviously turns into Castle Oblivion, to where Ventus is actually, around this time, Ventus is still sleeping in Castle Oblivion, just waiting to be awakened. Like, and there's like a lot of questions about it. But of course, for me, I still need to continue playing more Rechain of Memories, which, by the way, if you guys are not following me on my Twitch channel, you should definitely come check that out. Around this time that I am recording this podcast, I am still playing through Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories over on my Twitch channel. So probably by the time this video is up to my future self, I'm still playing this game, or I probably already beat it. So that is so to place a message to my future self, finish the game if you can. Finish it. Finish Rechain of Memories. Finish it. Yeah, I still do need to finish it. But the journey is definitely still going strong for Aqua. And having that loss of like being separated from her friends, like Ventus being asleep in Castle Oblivion, as like his heart is damaged, and even though like she still talks to him, she definitely is unable to reach him, even though like he can't hear her. But at least she definitely feels in her heart that she still wants to be there for him. But going forward, let me see. Okay, there's one scene I do want to play. And obviously this one is completely sad. So we're definitely gonna play this one for sure. Let me go ahead and get this one out.
The darkness can't have you.
I have to do something, or we'll both be lost.
I'm with you. Go! Then, I'm sorry. I might not make it back as soon as I thought. But I promise I'll be there one day to wake you up.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. Where is it? Oh. This is what I want to. And I definitely will explain it.
Seems like I've been walking for ages. How long have I been down here? Maybe I should fade into the darkness here. I guess it's been so long. I almost forgot how to smile. There's always a way.
Okay, let me see. I think there's one. Okay. Actually, give me 1 second. 1 second real quick. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. I'm gonna make that cut when I upload this about getting that phone call. Yeah, I had to take that real quick. But anyway, let's see. There is let me see, where is it? Is there something else I'm missing? Oh! Okay. I do feel like I do want to share this one. Let me see. Going here, going here. Yeah, we can share this one. Let's watch this one real quick.
Who are you?
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
I definitely will explain all this once as soon as this is done.
I can tell you this is my second time on these shores. But unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away in whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad. I know I've been here a long time, wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my friends. I promised I'd be there for them.
Your friends. Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew. He is very much like you. True to his friends and kind, this boy travels to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
Keep the light safe? I've been away too long. Did something happen out there? Are the worlds in danger?
Sad to say, they nearly fell to darkness more than once. But at every turn, that boy arrived with keyblade in hand to save the day.
Huh? Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
Neither of those, I'm afraid.
Should have known.
How long has it been since I met him? At least a year now, perhaps more. Back then, my heart was clouded with vengeance. I did terrible things, both to him and his friends. I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct? While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose. In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right. A boy like him who touches so many hearts, he could open the right door and save all those people whose lives I managed to ruin. So many are still waiting for their new beginning, their birth by sleep. Even me, and even you.
What's this boy's name?
His name is...
Okay, so I want to get to the part where let's see, right here, where Aqua definitely feels it. Right here. Okay. Fast forward. Right here.
Sora.
Okay. I think we've shown plenty of that. But okay. Spider says in the group, in the chat, in the Twitch chat, truly this has been Aqua's most noble sacrifice she's ever pulled, all because she wanted to save her friend. Like, so obviously what we saw here, we saw, of course, you know, during the last confrontation that she had with her friends, you know, like Ventus is asleep in Castle Oblivion, and after Terra got Norded by Master Xehanort due to the possession, you know, she sees him falling into the pit of darkness to where she's in hot pursuit after him. And there's like an opening of light with it, like there's like an opening of light to where she actually sends Terranort to the realm of light, to where she ends up having to sacrifice herself to end up in the realm of darkness. And to me, and to what I feel like where this is getting at, is that Aqua definitely takes this time to like reflect on everything that's been happening in the realm of darkness. She has like and there's like a lot of things going on with her. She feels a lot of anxiety in her. She feels guilty about everything that happened, wishing that she can fix everything before all this were to occur. She feels misery and despair within her heart. Like Aqua is like taking this time to where not only is she alone in the realm of darkness way before she runs into the hooded figure. Obviously, because we all know that is Ansem the Wise, aka Diz, but she definitely takes this opportunity to like reflect on everything. But even though that she's been trapped inside the realm of darkness for 10 years, she still has a strong belief in her heart that she's gonna find a way to get out. And even at the end of the scene, to where she learns about the boy who's been going to many worlds to eradicate the darkness and like travels to many worlds, learning about Sora, it just really impacts her right in the heart, to where this is the boy that she interacted with back on Destiny Islands, as she feels that someday this boy is going to come and he's going to save her in the realm of darkness. Which, by the way, as we keep on going forward into this podcast, I really do want to talk about, we are going to dive in, of course, to Aqua's journey in the realm of darkness, thus being, of course, in Birth by Sleep 0.2, a fragmentary passage. So one thing that I definitely do want to talk about for fragmentary passage is that this, not only does this game mostly focus on Aqua, but throughout this time, you know, even though she's been wandering in the darkness for a long time, she's reflecting on all the events that happened, her journey in Birth by Sleep, you know. And I feel like a lot of people like to comment on like her voice, like her tone that she definitely has while she's in the realm of darkness, to where you can definitely feel the sadness in her heart, you know. She misses Terra and Ventus. She definitely wants to find a way to get back to them at all costs. Even though in the end of Birth by Sleep, she had to end up sacrificing herself to save a friend. Like, she definitely still has faith in them. She has faith in them that everything is going to be okay. She has a lot of faith, like, after hearing from Ansem, that Sora is going to be this boy who's going to definitely come to find her, hopefully someday. Which is why she obviously ends up crying, because she feels it, you know? She really feels it in her heart. And I feel like that, to me, that with Birth by Sleep, this is mostly is like a reflection of like everything that Aqua has definitely been through in Birth by Sleep. Let me see here. We're gonna find one cutscene from Fragmentary Passage. Oh no, we're not watching that. We're not watching any advertisements. Absolutely not. No, we don't. Do we actually need any advertisements? I don't think we do. Okay, but there is one that as I'm trying to find the clip, like there's definitely is one to where, like, throughout this whole journey within the realm of darkness, she definitely is familiarizing herself with like the world she visited. She's seen Cinderella Castle. You know, she sees Ventus, like, and of course in this shot right here, she sees Ventus sleeping in Snow White's casket as a reminder that Ventus is still asleep in Castle Oblivion, even though she made that promise to him that she was going to go back, that as soon as she gets out, she's going to go back to Castle Oblivion, she's going to go find him, and definitely come back to wake him up, just like she promised. But she definitely, of course, is still thinking about thinking about both Terra and Ventus. Let me see. Where is it? Let's see, I definitely will get to that soon, but there is one scene I do want to show that really hits on so many levels. Okay, that's just her chasing the phantoms. I know there is one I'm looking for. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, this is definitely one important scene for Fragmentary Passage that I really want to share. And honestly, this one is a pretty good one. It is sad, but it is a good one. And I feel this one is also is important to Aqua's journey.
Terra, Ven.
Aqua. You're...
Terra, you spoke?
Can you see me?
Of course. I see Ven too.
Ven? He's here?
Terra, what's wrong? Don't you see him?
Where are we?
A world that darkness has consumed. Its enchanted dominion.
Consumed? The worlds fell?
What's gotten into you? How do I know that you're Terra? And not the weakness that's in my heart, playing more tricks. Ven, please say something.
Aqua, listen. I promise this is me, but I'm not myself.
What do you mean?
You're using the name Terra. That means you're seeing me the way that you remember me. But your heart is just painting the picture that it so wants to see. The real me is lost in shadow.
Then you're here, trapped in the realm of darkness.
No. My heart has ties to the dark. That must be why we can talk. But I can't see anything, Aqua. If you say Ven is there, then he's like me. An illusion created by your heart.
I understand. Then you and Ven are safe in the outside world?
I think.
That's good. But how did you find me?
I looked here and heard you in the darkness.
Right, but why does your heart have ties to the darkness now? What did you mean, lost in shadow?
Forget about me. Aqua, Xehanort is trying to locate Ven.
He'll never find him. I hid Ven well. I think the reason he's not talking to me here is because he's still there sleeping.
No, I can't control.
This place, is it the Chamber of Waking?
Yes. Who are you? Really?
You don't know? My name.
Aqua, get back!
Terra!
I messed up. Xehanort is part of me.
Now he's using me. So you'll tell him where you hid Ben.
Silence!
I won't give in. Aqua, you have to...
Still you struggle.
Terra!
Aqua!
Now you can be one with the darkness!
Then...
It's enough!
Terra... Now I can be one with darkness.
Aqua, are you okay?
Mickey, how did... Terra! Ben!
No time to talk.
Okay. I think we definitely seen plenty of that right there. That's definitely a good one. Okay, I'll rewind it. So a quick reminder. So now that we are in fragmentary passage territory. Now, as I was saying before, as this is like a continuation to Aqua's journey, Aqua just still continues to walk in the realm of darkness, feeling that like anxiety, that misery and despair that she has in her heart, and she's still looking out for her friends. But even though that she has that loneliness that's like affecting her, you know, she's really is like reflecting on everything that happens. And while she wanders in the realm of darkness, she definitely is trying to seek answers and trying to find a way to get out. She definitely runs into these phantoms of Terra and Ven. And obviously we know that, of course, this is definitely is like what the realm of darkness does. It definitely plays tricks on you. Such as like with her just following these phantoms, seeing Ventus sleeping in the casket of Snow White. These are all just tricks of the realm of darkness. And even during that one segment that I actually skipped, where she actually enters into the world of mirrors, I'm guessing that is called. Feel free to correct me on what it actually is called. I think it's called the World Within, I think. The mirror room. But she definitely looked inside that mirror. Definitely, like to me, in a psychological standpoint, she's asking herself who she really is. What is her goal? She definitely, like now that the master is obviously struck down, she definitely wants to keep on being there for her friends. She wants to go find Terra in the realm of light. She definitely wants to return to the realm of light to go find Ven to wake him up. There is like so much going on here. It's definitely is insane. But, and then of course after the course, they're like Aqua's heart-to-heart conversation with Terra after revealing to Terra Nord about the possible location of like where Ventus is sleeping in Castle Oblivion in the Chamber of Waking. You know, Terra is pretty much implying that, you know, she needs to find a way to get out so that way she can go find her friends. Of course, she interacts with Mickey, but we all know that Mickey is not there for Aqua. He's definitely is there to find the kingdom, to look for the Kingdom Key of Darkness, or I guess in this case, Kingdom Key D. So after the confrontation to where they actually find a destroyed portion of Destiny Islands, they find the secret room to where Mickey definitely does discover Kingdom Key D. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, of course, they see Riku and Hot Pursuit going towards the door to darkness to where they want to keep the door to darkness closed. They want to make sure, of course, that Riku does not get hurt. So Aqua is definitely using her Keyblade to keep the Heartwoods away from him. And in the end, obviously we know that not only does the door of darkness actually close, but Mickey also abandons Aqua, just leaving her in the realm of darkness once again. Of course, obviously we do know this. There is a reason why people do not like Mickey because of what happened, to where she definitely just ends up wandering the realm of darkness for a long time, and Mickey just straight up abandons her, and she just feels that abandonment, and it's just like, it really hurts. It hurts so much. It really does hurt. It hurts a lot. Now, one thing I do want to talk about. I do want to talk about this soon. I do want to talk about this for this part of this podcast. Since now I pretty much covered mostly everything for Birth by Sleep and for Fragmentary Passage. There is one game I do want to talk about. There's one game I want to talk about, and that is Kingdom Hearts 3. So now that we are going forward to Kingdom Hearts 3, we are aware that Aqua is definitely still trapped in the Realm of Darkness. She's trapped in the Realm of Darkness, and then later on throughout the game, the darkness definitely does consume her to where she turns into Anti-Aqua. And of course, obviously, we learned that both Riku and Mickey are in the Realm of Darkness, going on a quest to go find her, see if they can find a way to bring her back into the Realm of Light. And Mickey is over here explaining to Riku like how she's like Sora, to where she's strong like Sora. She is really strong like Sora, seeing the good in people, always wanting to be there for the friends, no matter what. So she's strong. So she has that strong compassion in her heart, just like Sora. And when I almost said Miku. Oh my god. I almost said Miku. What the fuck? So when Mickey definitely has her first conversation with Anti-Aqua, we see that like Aqua is definitely consumed by darkness. She picks up that keyblade in the sand to where she says, "Mickey, you're too late," and you can definitely feel like she's like she's really hurting. Like she feels all this anger and loneliness and abandonment, to where she even tells Mickey, saying like, you abandoned me, you left me in the Realm of Darkness, and to a point to where Mickey just feels all that guilt, to where even though his task was to come to the Realm of Darkness to find the Kingdom Key D, which of course he didn't acquire it. The only thing he did was to make sure that Riku kept the door that both Riku and Sora kept the door to darkness closed, but he pretty much just straight up abandoned her, and it really sucked. It honestly just really hurts a lot that Aqua definitely went through a lot. She spent a lot. Not only does she spend a lot of time in the Realm of Darkness, just reflecting on everything that happened throughout her journey in Birth by Sleep, having faith that, of course, she's gonna go she's gonna go back to the Realm of Darkness to go find her friends, and after hearing from Ansem, where she learns about Sora, that one day he's gonna probably come down to save them all. But Aqua definitely has been through a lot, and by the time that Sora finally enters the Realm of Darkness, after he has his first battle with Anti-Aqua, to where, of course, she loses, and Sora is definitely sees her plunging towards deep within the darkness, to where, of course, he ends up saving her, and she's finally is back into the Realm of Light, to where she belongs, and she feels like that joy and happiness inside her heart, that everything is fine, everything is going to be okay. And now that she's here, she definitely goes back. She definitely continues her task that she was supposed to do, way before Master Ericus was struck down. She's gonna keep on continuing to go find her friend. She's definitely gonna keep looking for Terra. She's gonna go back to Castle Oblivion to go find Ven, who is definitely sleeping there. And even though, of course, Sora definitely does make it to Castle Oblivion with Aqua, obviously he has no recollection of the events that occurred in Rechain of Memories. But there is one scene that I definitely do like to play. I do want to play real quick, and that is in the Keyblade Graveyard, to where finally the Wayfinder trio definitely do interact with each other once again, which is honestly one of the most heartwarming scenes throughout Kingdom Hearts 3, and I definitely would like to play it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pause the music. Let's pause the music, go in and go for Windows capture. Oh, okay, right here. I definitely do want to play this real quick, and I believe this is going to be the last cutscene I'm going to play for this podcast episode. So here we go. Let's get into it.
Terra, I kept my promise.
You fell to the One day, I will set this right. One day, I will set this right.
I will return to this land and protect my friends.
Terra, now!
Aqua! Ven!
Terra? Is it you?
Yeah. You never stop lighting my way back.
You're here.
I heard you too, Ven. You found me, just like you promised. Thank you.
Aqua and Ventus need rest. Terra, look after them.
Okay. There we go. That is definitely is one scene that I wanted to play. That was one I definitely did want to share. So, that scene alone that we saw in the Keyblade Graveyard in Kingdom Hearts 3, to where Terra is finally restored to his true self. He interacts with Aqua and Ventus once again. And the trio is 100% reunited. To where even Terra's like, Aqua, you were calling my name. You were that guiding light that I needed in order to be free. And then even telling Ven, like, Ven, I heard you. You were calling me, and you were there for me. So now, it honestly was a heartwarming experience that, from here, this definitely was a conclusion to Aqua's journey, to where she did something that she wanted to do from the start, from Birth by Sleep, and that was to seek out her friends. And of course, obviously, Birth by Sleep, it wasn't the last time that they were going to reunite. Here in Kingdom Hearts 3, this is where they finally reunited. They're finally able to be together once more. And it honestly was a heartwarming experience. That's why you just feel like the tears coming out of their eyes, because they're happy to see each other. And you can tell like their bonds are just so strong. They really want to be there for each other. And to me, I feel like that's what Kingdom Hearts is all about. Kingdom Hearts is all about connections, friendship. It's full with so many things. And with Aqua's journey, even though from the start she dealt with a lot of stress, anxiety, misery, despair, loneliness, a little bit of rage here and there, she was able to smile again, being able to feel that happiness in her heart when she returned to the realm of light, when she was able to reunite with her lost friends, that she was finally able to do. It honestly was a heartwarming experience. And it really felt good. But now, to kind of like conclude things for this podcast, one thing I do want to discuss really quick is what we can possibly expect from Aqua in Kingdom Hearts 4. So at the end of Melody of Memory, I want to say it's probably the end of Melody of Memory. It's either ending of 3 or Melody of Memory. It's one of them. But I do remember a cutscene to where Kairi says that she wants to undergo training under Master Aqua, to where she wants to be a better Keyblade wielder. So after learning about the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, to where Sora had to sacrifice himself after overusing the power of waking, to where obviously, of course, he ends up in Quadratum. Now, everybody wants to be on a lookout for instance. Riku wants to go to Quadratum to go find a way to bring Sora back. Kairi wants to do her best to actually aid Riku into finding Sora, but she wants to undergo training with Aqua after having to talk with Yen Sid. Hopefully that she can definitely get better. And I feel like that along the way, like when we get more information about Kingdom Hearts 4, I feel like that we're going to get some scenes to where Aqua, of course, not only is she in a much more better place, to where she is fully reunited with her friends Terra and Ven, but now she can definitely help the girl that she interacted with a long time ago, back in Radiant Garden with Kairi was just a little girl, placing a spell on her and saying like, you know, there's always going to be a light for her, and there's always going to be somebody who's going to protect her. Of course, later on, obviously, we do find out that that person is Sora, but from here on out, I do feel like that Aqua probably might play a very important role in Kingdom Hearts 4, to where she's going to guide other Keyblade wielders, hopefully Kairi as well, to where she is strong enough to enter the world of Quadratum to help Riku go find Sora and to bring him back. And who knows? There probably is no telling that. Maybe Aqua will also end up in Quadratum to go aid the others to find Sora and to bring him back. But with little information that we have about Kingdom Hearts 4, I feel like there's going to be so many questions just waiting to be answered. So, I feel like I covered everything for this podcast episode. And for those of y'all watching this on YouTube, if there is anything that I left out, feel free to let me know in the comments and talk about it. And let me know what are your thoughts on Aqua's journey throughout the Kingdom Hearts series. So, that is definitely going to conclude everything. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. It's been fun. So, next month, for February, the day after my birthday, because my birthday's on February 12th, I will be having another podcast episode, episode 3, to where I definitely would like to talk about the Crossroads. Now, for anybody who does not know what I'm talking about, a few days ago, Nomura, there was a post on the Kingdom Hearts social media page to where Nomura talks about not only the 15th anniversary of Birth by Sleep, but a discussion about Crossroads playing an integral part within the Kingdom Hearts series. And that's exactly what I want to talk about for the next episode on February 13th. So let's meet back here next month on February 13th, as I will be sitting here, continuing to walk in the road to dawn, as we are going to be discussing about the Crossroads. And if you guys are new to this channel by watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to do the following by liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good jazz. And let me know, what are your thoughts on Aqua as a character? Hopefully I covered everything in terms of Aqua's journey throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, from Birth by Sleep all the way to Kingdom Hearts 3, and what we can possibly expect from Aqua in Kingdom Hearts 4. So this has been your boy, Born of Kukiri, and I will see you guys next time for the next episode. Take care.